Hello YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. This is Christonian here, and we are playing Expedition Viking. This is going to be another indie showcase. So this is set 790. A small band of Norse warrior lands on the shore of England. History may have forgotten their names, but their actions live on. As the chieftain of your clan, let ambition guide your choices in the party-based RPG expeditions, Vikings. How will history remember you? And I'm just scrolling down through just to see if there's anything else that we can read. We got Get Ready for Adventure in History, Logic Artists, the makers of Expedition Conquistadors, is pleased to bring you Expedition Viking. As the newly appointed chieftain of a modest Viking clan, you'll have a village of your very own. But to carve your name into the runestones of history, you'll need great strength and great wealth to grow your village prosperity and renown. There's little left to be gained from the Norse lands, and so you must set your sights on the seas to the west, where tales speak of a great island filled with treasure ready for the taking. So, main features, you can create your own Viking chieftain with a whole bunch of stats, skills, abilities, raiding or trading. You can be violent or trade savvy, war and politics. There are factions like Norsemen, Picts, and Angles. And you have a reputation. Be mindful of your choices. The stories of your actions may bring others to fear you. Step into the pages of history, of the Nordic history. Okay, so let's just jump right in. This is going to be a 30-minute indie showcase, basically. I'm just extremely busy on this side, and I don't think I'll have time to stream at the normal time when I get back. So we're going to jump in here with a new game. We are going to be male, and we are going to randomize ourselves. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of looks like the same guy that was there. Sure, let's go with that guy. And we're gonna go with Christonian, and father's name is Jarketh. Jarketh is my father! Okay, and we are happy, so we're gonna press next. Stats, we're gonna go 2 strength, 2 endurance. I'm gonna be a axe guy and a shield user. It's like the classic Vikings. I don't think I need it. Act. Raise the damage. Constitution has the protection. Cooking. Crafting allows you to craft your own weapons. Diplomacy, we don't care about. Heavy sleeper, fully rested on 1 shift. Sounds good to me. Hunting, observing, caring, scouting, tink. And I think there's a health one. Got hardened and good patience. And oh, okay, so that means if I'm a tanker, I just run way away. Got 3 left. Adrenaline Junkie Avenger. Low profile. Halves the chance of enemies targeting your character. Sounds good to me. Oh! Like presets. Berserker, Warrior, Defender, Rogue, Leader, Healer, Hunter, Scalad, which is like kind of like a wizard or a witch, and Archer. I'm probably gonna butcher all the names like crazy, so just get used to it. Finished with character. Let's jump right in. Logic Artist presents.
Your father was a great warrior and a good husband, but he was not a strong chieftain to his clan. As he travels to join his brothers in the halls of Valhalla, you must take his place. Our clan is beset by petty squabbles. Some amongst our people would contest your claim to leadership, as they saw discord our neighbors plot against us. Gather your most trusted clansmen. Together you will face dangers which none can predict. You will be challenged on your leadership, your resolve, your wisdom. Build a ship and take your housecarls across the sea. Power and strength for our clan must be sought outside the Norse lands. If you show yourself to be bold, the gods will follow you into battle. Your legacy will live for 1,000 years beyond your time. Our clan must prevail.
Okay, I'm just updating our titles because Lembeck helped us out. Looks like your titles are wrong. There. I don't know if I have the Conquistadors or whatever. I just have the Viking one. Yeah. Thank you, Lembeck, for that. Back over. We're 7 minutes in here. Okay, after evening your funeral, when you close your eyes, the image of blazing ship shimmers in the dark behind your eyelids. A common ritual of far south, but your mother Astrid, who hails from the land of Geats, insisted upon it. All the thangs of the neighborhood clans have come to attend your feast. Your father may not have been the most successful lord, but as a warrior, he commanded the respect of many. The quests are filing into your father's longhouse. The first lord, basically, enters each trailing modest warriors. You should greet each lord before the feast begins, but listen well to their words. Few of them benefit from making this smooth transition. It will be important to know where they stand. Okay. Golden templates and gold markers mean good, and blue mean not mandatory. So basically these guys just kind of like judge you on how you're gonna rule. So pushes himself up from the table. Christonian, my boy, so your father, so sorry about your father. If there's anything the people of Gelling can do to aid you in these trying times, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for being so kind. Of course, we have to stand against the Frankish threat. Tell me what your plans are, and how will you lead your clan? So we have a couple things. Too soon to plan. I'll start expanding defenses. We'll need a new ship. We need favor of the gods, and I will be attendant and building a folk moot. If we're going to Britain, we're gonna need a new ship. Of course, you wouldn't want to revenge on your clan's duties to King Sigurd. Just take care not to give the calling of the sea like your father did. I'm sure you know I fought with your father for many years. We were very familiar, he and I. That man had a real taste for battle, not like his brothers. Make the words Christonian true bloods, not bound by blood. He came for advice before he mounted his last journey on account of his ties to Kapang. I should have warned him better about what he was getting himself into. He knew what he was getting himself into. He should have stayed here and minded his clan, remained silent. And what does Kapang have to do with it? Vikings out of Kapang have been in the Isles across the sea. I've heard many stories about it, but since I often go there for trade, your father wanted to hear if the stories were true. But I've taken too much of your time already. I know you have other guests, perhaps to entertain. After a bit of mead. So he nods back and starts booting. Okay. Keep this going. Jarkith is in Valhalla now, Christonian. This is no doubt. We've already killed Jarkith. He died doing what he loved. But while he feasts among the heroes, you're left back here to sort out the pieces you got to work cut out for you. You'll speak ill of my father, and what do you mean by this? I click, what do you mean? Your father managed to make quite a few enemies, and among them of his own clan. I'll permit, to be honest, I never paid one speck of attention to his wishes or needs of the people. He never paid, okay. Surely you're not expecting your claim to leadership to go uncontested. I am rightfully Lord. If anyone thinks so, we'll sort it out the traditional way. No one in this clan is more suited than I. I know many disagree with my appointment. It'll be a difficult transition. So we'll just say we'll do it the traditional way. Good. Worse problems than this have been solved at the tip of a spear, at the edge of a blade. May the gods favor you if it comes to that. Ah! Jarkith's son. Must be our brother. Yeah, elder brother. Your elder brother? What the heck? So weird that he's not the lord or whatever. I'm Ulrich. Father's with Valhalla now. I'm sure. Fine, Ulrich. How about yourself? Certainly is. Odin would have been not a fool to accept a warrior like him. How is everybody treating you? If anyone disrespects you, let me know. I'll make sure it doesn't happen twice. I have to go and be a good host. Everyone knows the better warrior, strong-willed more than I. Nobody wants me as their lord. Okay. To tell you the truth, I think our clansmen are almost relieved I am that you took the mantle. I have to go and be a good host. Talk to you later. Just use the old signal if you need help to get out of conversation and end one with another lord.
Busy entertaining your guests?
Okay. Is there a way to... I'll check in on you. I feel... Have you seen blah blah blah? He's saying he's keeping an eye out for trouble. And speaking of which, keep an eye on the big back there. He and his friends are putting their heads together all night. I think he might be planning something. Out of his family, he wouldn't attack me. I'll keep an eye on him. Sure he wouldn't do anything underhanded. It's basically for family's rights to sit in the big chair. Okay. And let's talk to the last guy. Okay, the white, she has come for trade, hub to rub the south. Extend your condolences. I must advise you to seek out the Isles of the Sea, unprotected coasts and treasures, but there is danger and rumors letting out. I'm not surprised they claimed his life, but I'm glad at least he died with a sword in his hands. Did you know Jarkith well? I knew him as a warrior. He fought together on Braveler, and he struck me as a shrewd tactician. When your king needs you, I hope that you will survive him as well as your father did. I will survive him, you have my word. My father taught me everything he knew about combat. My father and I fight for whoever can... Oh, okay. We'll serve. I'm glad to hear it. Our king will not forget those who aid him in battle. Thank you for accepting the invitation. We are honored to have you here. Of course, your father's sword will be missed in our struggles against the Franks. If you excuse me, I must enjoy the feast. Okay. Following the initial greet, brewed mead and seems to endlessly flow. A guy just left. Outside, some piece of pottery crashes against the ground and men begin to shout. What a splendid feast for such a shit lord. Christonian, your family has a chance to earn our respect and you wasted it. Come outside and defend your honor or we'll burn this hall to the ground. Otter, you miserable drunkard, how dare you attack the Lord's honor during his own feast? Your family will pay for this. This will not stand. Nifra, are you with me? Nifra, stay here, I'll handle this. Nifra, are you with me? By the gods, he's going to kill us. Make us kill him this time, isn't he? Got that right. Let's honor my dad. So, retrieve weapons. Take all. Go to our equipment. Establish what we want to use. We want to use the axes. I'm assuming putting it above the bow will affect us. Alright, let's get in there. We got people to kill. Let's do this! Okay, we're about halfway through the stream. Thanks for coming by, guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And if you're on Twitch or Mixer, press that follow button. Most of the guests follow you outside in a half circle. You're dimly aware of the lords muttering among themselves. Runs over to tell 4 against 1. This is the sons of blah blah blah. Consider a fair fight. Erlinger Thor is listen. Shut your mouth, woman! He started it! So we have, will you be alright, Kettle? You snakes, you die for this. If you crave a fight, there is a proper way to handle this. Does your father know you're destroying his name? It's nothing. Totes hits like a little girl, in fact. No, I'm certain Nefra could do more damage when she was little. Okay. You shivering shit! Come over here and say that again. Does your dad know you're destroying his name? He does not. He will be proud of us when Ashfleur is finally our lord instead of you. You've gone too far, Otter. There's no honor in this. I must take Christonian's side in this. Okay, so that's the guy he was talking about. For a moment, confusion mixes with the fright in his eyes, but he quickly composes himself. Fine, we'll kill you all, and I'll be the lord. So he joined our side? Cool. So the guy that was supposed to come up against us, basically. He's the guy that's bringing all this shit up, right? Oh, good. Our shield took a whole bunch of it. Booyah! Okay. And let's see. Yep. And let's see if the bow will take him out. Yeah! Okay. Big rig. Okay. Come here. And you go here for defensive reasons. Okay, and end turn. Ah, weird. Oh, maybe he thought I was getting too close. They're running away! Still green. It says yellow is where you don't have any turns. Let's go green. And we'll choppy this guy. Get him in a like a panic state. And get this guy here. And get her out here. Actually, it looks like she's gonna kill him. Yeah. Take advantage of that. And then you over here. And Kapawi. Yes! Ooh, that looked like a headshot. So it's just talking about cover. So that's the shields and all that. We're just gonna end turns. Oh, shit. I didn't expect them to do that. And oh no, I can't. Just wonder if I can back him up. Back him up to about here. Oh, he's doing sissy damage. Funny. Then I'm gonna back her up. She looks like she might kill him, so I'm actually gonna just use my main character. Just in case there's like experience, I don't know how this works. He gets to kill the guy. The drunkard with his bare palms. Victory! Okay, combat results. If character is injured in combat, it'll show here. We had existing injuries on Cattell already, so it must have been from his fist fight. And then it says you can also show if your armor and stuff gets messed up. Odor lies on the ground, small, his eyes are blank, gazing at the sky. Ooh. I guess that guy survived, the one guy. Surviving brothers are slowly getting to their feet. None of them has any fight left in them. Nefja regards the survivors with a mist of disdain and sadness. What do we do with them? Execute them, or let them go for now? We'll deal with them for another day. I'll let them go for a day. The brothers pick up their weapons and leave dejectedly. Their pride has suffered a tremendous blow tonight. It is not likely to be the last you've heard of them, though. Ah, crap. They come back to get us. Your guests look solemnly expression and don't revel or reveal what they think of the act of mercy. I didn't want this, but you saw all this happen. These men left me no choice. This is what happens to my enemies. Everyone here should remember that. Anyone who has a dispute with me can observe our customs and challenge me in a duel. I will not be ambushed at my own feast. Sounds like me. Asaf steps forward. He looks not at least a bit tired from the fight. Uh-oh. I supported you here tonight because Arla and his brothers were out of line. It is not the way of the clan to kill each other in drunken brawls. Christonian son of Jarkith, I challenge you to a duel for the position of Lord. Excited murmur rises through the crowd. Can you believe this? Son of a bitch, probably. 31 days, yeah! Lamer Yo, thanks for coming by. It's his right to issue such a challenge. His timing could be better, though. Why do you challenge me? And then I can just accept or reject the challenge, I guess. The seat of the Lord should never be passed from father to son, like the sword or a horse. If your clan is to endure, we must ensure that we are ruled by the strongest and most wise among us. Sure. So I can accept. I will not fight you, or accept the challenge. I accept the challenge. We'll meet at Old Gang Island at noon on the morrow. May the gods favor you. Okay, exploration. You can go on the area map, and that's about it. Cattell is no longer following you, so our party is shrinking, which is fine. Discuss your options with Astrid. Okay, so that's our objectives so far. Oh, we got some skill points. 10 of 60. So those affect those skills. Buttons to go through the abilities. La-di-da-di-da. Okay. So we can upgrade our axes for 9 skill points. We can upgrade our shield for 9 skill points. Yeah, these are offensive skills. Anticipate an opening. Charge. Cripple. Dual wielding. That might actually be kind of cool. Feint. So like. What? Oh, that's okay. That's a kick. And stun. And throw it. Anticipate opening. Next attack will always be a critical attack. Ooh. I might actually get that anticipate opening. Okay, so that's it. Cool. So you can build. Screens allows you to schedule upgrades of your homestead. Some upgrades have multiple paths and multiple exclusives. Choose between a meat hole or a stronghold. Once you decide, you can never change your mind. These icons show your prosperity and your power. Most homesteads upgrade provide bonuses to one or the other. Make the story. Your prosperity and power will eventually influence the end of the game. I don't want to go through everything on here because I was probably not supposed to do that, but that's okay. New quest, something to prove. Okay, so talk to Astrid. Ooh. Wow, my guy can run around. Okay, your mother wraps you in a warm embrace. There's a hint of tears in her eyes. Well fought, my child. Your father would be proud. The clan is at war with itself. Was father really such a poor lord? There'll be another fight tomorrow. I can't fight Aslorf, mother. I don't stand a chance. So I'm just asking for some more info. Jarkith was always more a warrior than leader, but he was no worse than most. This isn't really about him, it's about ambition and greed. There'll be another fight tomorrow, blah blah blah. I know, Astros is a skilled warrior, you would do well to make some preparations. I want to face him on equal terms, I will not cheat, what can I do? It may not seem like it right now, but most of the clans remain loyal to you. If nothing else, then because they preferred you over Lord over Aslaf. Whatever. Go to Huda in the bog and ask for help. She is old and wise. She has many ways to weaken a man. It'll take more than old hags brewed. That poison, I don't want to beat him, not kill him. I don't like to deal with a witch. Good idea. Drop a poison might do the trick. I don't like to deal with a witch. Then there's another option. Straya may have an idea. She is good at setting traps for creatures of the forest. She may know how to set a trap large enough for a man. Other than that, may be willing to get some better equipment. You shouldn't go into the duel with those old weapons Jarkith gave you for training. Okay. So we gotta go to the blacksmith, basically. Okay, and with that, we're gonna call it an episode here, guys. I'm actually really enjoying this, so if you guys want to see more of it, just comment down below. Like and subscribe, as always, on YouTube and on Twitch. Make sure you press that follow button, and if you're on Mixer, press that follow button. Thanks for coming by, guys. See you guys next time, and talk to you later. Okay, bye for now.